Right now, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, just stop. Look at your mind. Notice how fast it is running. Notice how it is constantly rushing toward a future that hasn't even arrived yet. Most of us live our entire lives as if we are late for something important. We run. We stress. We push. We believe that if we just move a little faster, work a little harder, and worry a little more, we will finally reach a place where we can relax. We tell ourselves, I will be peaceful when I get that job. I will rest when I make that money. I will be happy when I finally figure my life out. But in the profound wisdom of Eastern philosophy, this is the ultimate illusion. Life is not waiting for you at some imaginary finish line. Life is happening right now, in this exact second. When you constantly rush, you do not gain more time. You simply miss the only life you actually have. We suffer from the disease of haste. We want guarantees. We want immediate results. We want to know how the story ends before we have even read the chapters. But the truth is, the universe has a rhythm, and you cannot force it. Before we dive deeper into this journey together, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps spread this peace to others who might desperately need to hear it today. Links to support our work are in the description. Now let us explore the wisdom of slowing down and why you must trust that life will sort itself out. The first truth you must realize is that you are not behind. Society has programmed us with artificial timelines. We are told we must achieve certain things by the age of 25, 30, or 40. We look at others and think, they are already there, and I am still here. I am failing. I am running out of time. This comparison is a poison to your soul. Nature does not operate on a human clock. Look at a forest. Some trees shoot up quickly and live for only a decade. The oak tree takes years just to establish its roots, growing silently in the dark, but it will stand strong for centuries. You are exactly where you need to be. The experiences you are having right now, even the painful ones, even the delays, are necessary for your unique evolution. When you rush, you are essentially telling the universe that you know better than it does. But your soul's timeline is completely unique. Let go of the need to catch up. What is meant for you will never pass you by, no matter how slowly you walk. You cannot force a flower to bloom. In Buddhist tradition, growth is often compared to a lotus flower. If you stand over a closed bud and pull its petals apart to make it bloom faster, you will not get a beautiful flower. You will destroy it. The flower blooms only when the conditions are right. It needs the sun, the rain, the mud, and the time. Your life is exactly the same. We try to force outcomes. We try to force people to love us. We try to force success before we are ready to handle it. We try to force healing when the wound is still fresh. If something in your life is not happening right now, it is not necessarily because you are doing something wrong. It is simply because the season is not right. Stop trying to pry the petals open. Focus on watering the roots. Focus on showing up every day with a pure heart. Create the right conditions and trust that the blooming will happen entirely on its own. When we rush, we expect life to be a straight, predictable line from point A to point B. And when an obstacle appears, we panic. We view delays, rejections, and failures as tragedies, but true wisdom teaches us that life's detours are not punishments. They are often protections. Perhaps the door that closed in your face was leading to a room you were never meant to enter. Perhaps the delay that is causing you so much anxiety is giving you the time you need to grow into the person capable of sustaining the blessing you asked for. Life is much smarter than our narrow plans. When you stop rushing, you start to see that the universe is weaving a complex, beautiful tapestry. You only see the messy threads underneath, but life sees the masterpiece from above. Stop fighting the current. If the path turns, turn with it. The detour is often the actual path. In Taoist philosophy, there is a concept called Wu Wei, which translates to action through non-action or effortless effort. This does not mean you do nothing and sit lazily on the couch. It means you stop moving from a place of panic, desperation, and force. You align your actions with the natural flow of life. Think of a river. The water does not try to smash through a giant boulder. It simply flows around it. It does not exert violent force, yet over time, it shapes the mountain. When you rush, you are exhausting your energy fighting the boulders. You exhaust your mind, your body, and your spirit. Practice Wu Wei. Do your daily work. Put in your sincere effort, but release your tight grip on how and when the results will manifest. When you let go of the struggle, things naturally fall into place. Ask yourself right now, what is actually wrong in this exact present, not tomorrow, not next year, but right now, as you listen to my voice. In this moment, you are breathing. In this moment, you are safe. In this moment, there is peace. All rushing is an escape from the present moment. We run from the now because we are uncomfortable with emptiness. But anxiety only exists in the future, a future that is entirely constructed by your imagination. You are suffering over things that have not happened, and mostly over things that will never happen. When you bring your awareness back to the present second, the heavy burden of time evaporates. The Buddha taught that the present moment is the only place where true life exists. Learn to anchor yourself here. Wash the dishes just to wash the dishes. Walk just to walk. Breathe just to breathe. When you stop rushing toward tomorrow, you finally arrive in your life today. Why do we rush? Deep down, we rush because we are afraid. We believe that if we move fast enough and think hard enough, we can control the outcome of our lives. We try to hold the entire world in our hands, terrified that if we relax our grip for even a second, everything will fall apart. This is a heavy, exhausting way to live. The truth is, control is an illusion. You do not control the economy, the weather, or the actions of other people. You do not even control your own heartbeat. Life is breathing you. Life is beating your heart. When you realize this, it is not a reason for despair. It is a reason for profound relief. You can put the heavy burden down. You don't have to manage the universe. You only have to manage your own mind. Surrender is not giving up. Surrender is trusting that life knows the way. Our minds are constantly writing scripts. We write a script for how our career should look, how our partner should act, and how our day should unfold. But life rarely follows our scripts. And when reality clashes with our expectations, we experience suffering. We try to rush to fix it, to force reality back into the little box we created. Drop the script. Let life surprise you. When you approach life with an open hand rather than a clenched fist, you invite miracles. You allow life to give you what you actually need, rather than what your ego thinks it wants. A quiet mind expects nothing, and therefore, it appreciates everything. When you stop demanding that life look a certain way, you will suddenly find that life is already deeply beautiful. Have you ever noticed that your best ideas, your moments of deepest clarity, never come when you are panicked and rushing? They come when you are taking a shower, walking in nature, or staring out of a window. When you stir the water in a pond, it becomes muddy and unclear. You cannot see the bottom, but when you leave the water alone, the mud settles and the water becomes crystal clear. Your mind works the exact same way. When you are rushing, worrying, and overthinking, your mind is muddy. You cannot see the solution, even if it is right in front of you. Stop. Sit in silence. Let the mud of your thoughts settle. Life will sort itself out, not because you figured it all out through endless worrying, but because in the stillness, the right action will naturally reveal itself to you. As we reach the end of this reflection, I want you to internalize the most important truth of all. You do not need to rush, because there is nowhere you need to arrive to be worthy. Society tells you that peace is a reward for hard work. It tells you that you will be allowed to rest only after you have achieved success, paid all your debts, and solved all your problems. But inner peace is not a trophy. It is your natural state. It is available to you right now, in this very breath. You don't have to earn it. Life will sort itself out. It always does. Think about your past. Think about the moments you thought you would never survive, the problems you thought you could never solve. You are here. You survived them all. Life carried you through. It will carry you through this too. So soften your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Let go of the desperate need to rush. Step out of the race. Walk slowly. Breathe deeply. Trust the profound, unseen intelligence of the universe. What is yours will find you. If this message brought peace to your heart today, please leave a comment below. Share your thoughts, or simply leave a leaf or a sun emoji to show that you are walking this peaceful path with us. Subscribe to the channel, and remember, you are not late. You are exactly on time. Thank you for watching, and may you carry this stillness with you into your day.